Peace and blessings, family. This is Ubria, and I am back with another reading. This might resonate with you or with someone in your energy. You will receive valuable insight either way. And if it doesn't apply, let it fly. All right, so this reading is about somebody who talks out of both sides of their mouth. This is someone who, like for instance, say if someone is friends with two people who are enemies with each other. This is somebody who would be friends to both people, but that would include talking shit on both people. So I think this person actually has like outgrown that dynamic. It's almost like this person doesn't want to be that way anymore. They don't want to be the go-between. They don't want to be the person that everybody comes to with the shit. They don't want to be the person that has to pick sides but doesn't really want to pick sides. And I feel like what they're learning anyway is that the people that they are doing all these backbends and somersaults to try to be loyal to, number one, this person is realizing two things, obviously, because there's definitely a sense of duality here. So keeping in that vein of the dual nature of this reading, this person is coming to two realizations. The first realization is that they don't like the person that they have become by trying to engage in this dynamic. But I think it's people pleasing. It's trying to make everybody happy. It's trying to straddle both sides of the fence. This person does not like who they have become to do that. It makes them feel very low. It makes them feel slimy, and it makes them feel like they are an unserious person because nothing that they say is straightforward. Everything has like a double meaning, or they have to cloak their true feelings in agreeability. They can never say anything that could be misconstrued. This person wants to be a straight talker. They want to be a straight talker, a straight shooter. They want to stand up straight. They want to walk tall. I used to date this guy who, I remember he said, I want to be the same person in every room that I go into. I want to have a kind of life where I can be the same person in every room I go into. He was one way around his family, but then, you don't always want to be the same way around your family that you are around your friends. You can't be the same person that you are around your friends and your family when you go to work. So some people's lives just feel very separate. This could be somebody also who they're dealing with two sides of their family, and they feel like they can't be their true selves because they have to please both sides of the family. So I feel like this person is sick of it. This person is sick of feeling low. They have just outgrown this dynamic. They could have traveled a long way to come to this conclusion. I feel like somebody did not come to this conclusion at home. They can't be the way that they truly want to be at home. But it's like this person still has to go home, or they still have to live with themselves, look at themselves. Yeah. Somebody just doesn't like the reflection that they've been seeing. And like reflection, right? We usually are reflected in other people's eyes. So I feel like this person does not like the way that they are being seen either. They don't like the way that people are seeing them. That brings me to the second conclusion that this person has come to. Because remember I said it's a dual natured situation. So this person has come to two conclusions. The first conclusion was that they don't like themselves. But the second conclusion is like the people that they hang out with or spend time with don't really like them. That's something that this person has realized, that no amount of ass kissing, back bending, people pleasing, yes sirring, yes ma'aming is going to make these people like you or love you, and definitely not respect you. So somebody is coming to that conclusion as well, that they are not respected and that they are not respectable. And this is a harsh reality check for this person. And it's making them have to make some pretty serious decisions. Or if this is someone that you're dealing with, if you're dealing with someone like this, you are now coming to a conclusion about this person. You're basically realizing that you can't be around somebody like this because they never pick sides. A person who is everybody's friend is nobody's friend. And it's not that you walk around asking people to pick sides, but there are sides to be picked. There is a right and a wrong here. And somebody they don't make 100% sure to be on the right side. They always 50-50 with some shit. They always can see everybody's perspective with some shit. But I feel like this person is like this because they just need things. They need validation. They need connection. Like I said, this could be a family situation. They need family. They need love. This person wants to feel important. So they could leave situations to see if people miss them in their absence. And then that makes them feel important. This person wants control. And this is crazy because, like I said, this person seems like they're at the mercy of everybody else, but they low-key do that so that they can have control over situations. It's kind of like if somebody says, if you won't do it, another person will. This person is the another person that will. This is the cleanup person. This is the put me in coach person. And they get power in that way because they try to make themselves indispensable to people. But they're starting to realize that that actually lowers their value because there's always someone like that. So the fill-in didn't realize that they could be filled in. The replacement didn't realize that they could be replaced. But they starting to figure it out. They're starting to figure out that even though someone may have treated them like they're special, they're really not special. Somebody was fronting just like they was fronting. And they don't give a damn about it either. This could be a work situation. I feel like somebody had been kind of sitting back, peeping the scene and seeing how something would go. But they're not doing that anymore. Somebody if it's going to be like definitively no, 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 I don't want this. Somebody doesn't want to go somewhere. They don't want to do something. So this could be the energy of the person who's usually the people pleaser. There is a boundary. There's some boundary that they don't want to cross, that they're not going to cross, that they're definitively going to have to say no. This person's going to have to get the fuck off the fence. They're going to have to say something negative. They're going to have to maybe be mean. They're going to have to be, what's the word, problematic, controversial. But it's like this person has to live with themselves, man. And it's crazy because this person lives in their head mostly anyway. This is a very cerebral, mental person. And it could be like this person could be highly imaginative, very loving. They could have a very active and vivid dream life. And so they could, dare I say, delusional. So this person could, they could be idealistic. That's the word that I'm looking for, right? They could have like a vision for how they want the world to be, for how they want people to be. This person could be a visionary, but they're starting to realize like you don't get to your vision by saying yes to everybody else's vision, by having your head in the clouds, by just doing what people tell you to do. That's not how you get where you want to go. And to think that that is how you get there, that's you being in a delusion. That's you being in a daydream. That's you being unserious. That's you being fucked up. You got somebody fucked up or somebody got you fucked up. Yeah, because good people sometimes have to make unpopular stands. And that's what this person is realizing. This person does want to be seen as a good person. And I think they were a little confused about what they had been doing because they thought that if everybody liked them, that means that they're a good person. And they're learning that that's not true. That in order to truly be a good person, sometimes people are not going to like you. Yeah. All right. I'm going to leave it there.